Bago ang lahat, si Father Barbero pagharap sa ating pasyente ay sinasamahan niya itong magdasal. At mula dyan, kinikilala niya at sa kanya inaalam ano ang kanyang mga problema.
Pope Francis once said, "You pray for the hungry, then you feed them." That's how prayer works.
Ako po si April, isang may bahay at taga Batangas. Nung nakaraang taon po, habang naglilinis po ako, natalamsikan po ng muriatic acid ang aking mata at unti-unti po itong nanlabo. Hindi daw kaya ng ospital sa Batangas ang aking kaso, kaya nagbaka sakali ako sa PGH. Magagaling ang doktor sa PGH, libre ang serbisyo, ngunit kailangan pa rin bumili ng gamit sa panggagamot. Ang kailangan ko raw ay wet amniotic membrane na nagkakahalaga ng 10,000 pesos. Ngunit food delivery ang aking asawa at minsan wala pang deliver kaya nagtitinda siya ng isda. May dalawa po akong anak at hindi po namin afford ang 10,000 na pambili po ng amniotic membrane. Salamat po sa Father Maximo Barbero Foundation. Ngayong araw pong ito, tatanggalin na po ang tahi sa aking mata at sobrang saya ko po kasi lilinaw na po ulit ang aking paningin.
Matagal na pala may depression ang mama ko. Pero nilalabanan niya dahil kailangan niya magtrabaho at alagaan kami. Pero dumating ang araw na hindi na niya nakayanan. Tumigil ang mundo niya at tumigil din ang mundo namin. Noong na-diagnose siya na may clinical depression siya, sinabi ng doktor na kailangan niya ng gamot na nagkakahalaga ng 1,500 a month. Siguro sa iba, maliit na halaga lang ito, pero para sa amin, napakalaki nito. Kaya laking pasasalamat ko sa Maximo Barbero Foundation dahil sinagot nila ang gamot ng mama ko. At ngayon, nagpapatuloy na ang mundo ng mama ko at nagpapatuloy na din ang mundo namin.
Ang mga pasyente natin sa charity wards ay maaaring makatanggap ng 1,500, 5,000, 10,000. Mga halaga na maaaring maliit sa iba, pero sa ating mga charity patients ay malaking bagay, lalo na kung ito ay naibibigay ng agaran. Dagdag pa dyan, ibinibigay ito ng may dignidad. Doon po nagsisimula kumbaga ang ating therapeutic na pag-aasikaso sa pasyente kung may dignidad na ibinibigay sa kanila itong mga tulong na pangangailangan nila. Nung nagsimula ang Father Barbero Foundation, ang naging daluyan ng pagtulong sa ating mga charity patients ay ang medical social service. Ito po ang aming opisina, kung kaya masasabi ko na kasama na ako nung magsimula ang Father Barbero Foundation. Tumutulong po ito sa mga bata, sa mga kalalakihan, sa mga breadwinners, pero ang naging priority po nito ay ang mga tinatawag natin na mga young or middle-aged mothers with children. Ang paniniwala po ni Father Barbero, ang mga nanay ay kailangan agarang matulungan kasi pag sila po ay nagkakasakit, naiiwan ang mga bata at ang ibang mga adult sa bahay, nagkakaroon ng malaking epekto ito sa pamilya. Hindi lamang po gamot o procedures ang ating itinutulong, kundi nakakapagbigay po din ng tulong sa pamasahe, sa bus, sa barko, sa eroplano. Alam niyo po, ang PGH ay nagsisilbi ng mga pasyente mula Apari hanggang Hulo. Kaya importante na hindi lamang ang pagpunta dito ang magiging problema ng ating ospital, kundi ang pag-uwi din sa bahay nila para makasama na nila ang kanilang mga pamilya. Alam niyo po ba na si Father Barbero ay napakasinsin sa kanyang gawain sa Father Barbero Foundation? Ilang beses nga po, sinoli niya ang report ko kasi nagkulang ako sa magkukwenta ng mga sentimo, ng mga sentabos sa aking report. Ang sabi po niya kasi, pag naipon mo ang mga sentabos, halaga uli yan na pwede nating magamit para sa pagtulong sa ating mga charity patients. Ang Father Barbero Foundation ay hindi lamang tumutugon sa mga drugs and medicines na kailangan ng ating mga pasyente. Meron na pong mga equipments na itinulong ang Father Barbero Foundation.
We are so grateful for the things that the Father Barbero Foundation has done for our hospital, especially during that time that we had a fire at our sterile area, which destroyed almost all of the instrument sets. After the fire, we had problems replenishing them. And so Father Barbero Foundation, they helped us raise the funds needed to buy this equipment. What was remarkable was a hydrogen peroxide sterilizer, which is worth almost 6 million pesos, was donated by the Father Barbero Foundation in almost less than 3 weeks' time. And so we were able to resume the operations during that time. If not for them, we would have waited at least 3 months to resume the operation. The Father Barbero Foundation also donated several instrument packs, because at that time, I think the instrument packs of our plastic surgery service and general surgery service, orthopedics, and ENT almost got gutted down. Everything was destroyed. With the help of the Father Barbero Foundation, we were able to buy those instruments, and within 2 weeks, we had those instruments delivered to PGH. And that was an incredible speed by which a government hospital would have obtained back those equipment in order for us to be functional again. I still remember when I was still not a coordinator for equipment for PGH, the Father Barbero Foundation has always been of help to us. They would donate several equipment, the emergency room and the laboratories, and all the equipment of the hospital where no funding was provided by the government. And we are very grateful for this. They would even provide us even with small things like sterilized cotton balls, anything that our patients would benefit from. And so I think we are very grateful that the Father Barbero Foundation has always been at the back of PGH, helping us and making sure that the needed equipment and even the supplies are provided to our patients who have no means to provide for themselves.
I first met Father Barbero back when I was a pediatrics resident at the Philippine General Hospital. He would visit the charity wards of pediatric patients, Ward 9 and 11, and I would see him visit the patients at their bedside. Sometimes I would see him pray for them and their families and provide them with physical and spiritual strength. And sometimes I would see him help them as they go home to the Lord. I didn't know about the Father Maximo Barbero Foundation until I was diagnosed with ovarian cancer in 2019. I was in the middle of my pediatrics residency and I had to undergo surgery and chemotherapy. When it recurred, my doctor advised me to take a very expensive chemotherapy medications. And even though we provide great service in PGH, my salary wasn't enough to cover those medicines. The foundation reached out to me, and with full compassion and generosity, they were able to provide for me the first boxes of medicines that I was able to take for the first year. Sometimes I wonder why the foundation has chosen me to become one of its beneficiaries. I could only think of a few possibilities. It's probably the service that I could do. And I have done service. I have helped as a doctor in the COVID-19 pandemic response. I've advocated for children's health and helped with medical research. But I think the foundation helped me simply because I really needed help.
Dito sa PGH, hindi lang ang mga pasyente ang aming tinutulungan. Tinutulungan din namin ang mga watchers at ang mga bantay dahil wala silang kinikita habang sila ay nasa hospital. At hindi nagtatapos sa hospital ang aming pagtulong sa kanila. Sa pamamagitan ng Father Barbero Foundation, pinadalhan namin sila ng milk supplement pag-uwi nila sa bahay para mapadali ang kanilang pagaling. Si Father Barbie, kapag nauubos na ang monthly allocation ng foundation, gagamitin niya ang kanyang personal allowance para makatulong ng pasyente. Si Father Barbie, lahat ay gagawin para sa mga charity patients.
It was here in this campus that I first met the Jesuits in the 60s. It was also here that I first met Father Maximo Barbero. Father Barbero taught me many things aside from religion. He taught me more outside the classroom. He taught me the value of generosity. He taught me how to be a man for others. And he instilled in me a dedication for the poor. In his 50th year, Father Barbero wanted to celebrate his Golden Jubilee as a Jesuit. And he wanted to create a fund, which today is the Father Barbero Foundation. Initially, he did not want the foundation to be named after him. He refused. But we convinced him. We told him, if you name it after yourself, it will raise more money. And because of that, he instantly agreed, because he knew that he could help the poor more. In another instance, we wanted to nominate Father Barbero for the Mother Teresa of Calcutta Service Award. Again, he refused. However, we told him, if you win the award, this award comes with prize money. And we told him, you can use this prize money for the poor. And immediately he agreed. This is another clear example of Father Barbero's dedication for the poor. This year, we'd like to increase the fund more so that we can help more of the poor, so that we can help the PGH as an institution. What better way to celebrate Father Barbero's 60th year as a priest?